Hello YouTube, this is Silver Age Dave. Today is, actually, it was Comic Book Wednesday. Now it's running a little later than that, and I was a little charged up. I thought, what the heck, I'm going to make a video. So here I am in the comic room. I had a pretty interesting and crazy day. I got out, did some comic book shopping. My primary LCS that I go to, I picked up some books, so I'll just go through these. And then I ended up going to my other LCS, the one I regularly go to, but they had a shipment screw up, so their books weren't ready. So I swung by Books A Million, hit some comics there. So I don't actually know how many more I would get now that I'm not, quote unquote, not buying comics, right? So so I'll go through those. I did do I did go through these. Reggie, IFBB Pro Reggie pointed something out about a variant copy of these. There's a purple issue on the centerfold, and unfortunately, all the copies I have, I didn't have one, but I guess they're pretty rare. So I did look through these. I'll save you guys the unboxing. So Reggie, thanks though for pointing that out. I will try to remember to put a link for Reggie's video. It was pretty enlightening. He figured this thing out. In this one I've showed before. That's Mike Zeck signed, and he's got the Wolverine remark on there, which is pretty cool. So anyway, so we've got those. I had this that I came across the other day that I really hadn't even remembered. I just happened to be going through Superman comics. And this is Superman number 9. This is from 1987. But I thought, what a great Joker cover. And I've been shouting Kurt out a little bit. He's having some family health and, you know, his own stuff. And everyone's got stuff anyway. But I was thinking of Kurt anyway, and as a lot of people are, but I thought, boy, that's pretty cool. Joker cover on a Superman. So there you go, Joker. Don't know if you have that. If you don't have that, then maybe we can do something about that. Okay, so found that. I was thinking about you. I don't know why these are out. I think these are from the last few weeks, maybe stuff that I had bought. But anyway, tonight I got some good news. Lindsay's Geeked Out Knickknacks had a contest going, and she asked, what would you do with the money if you won? It was a $50 gift card. And I was thinking about Matilda Gothica. So many people, she has won other contests. She's very generous. She watches so many videos and comments, and I just think she's just a pleasure to have in the community. Great lady. And so I thought, you know what, if I won a $50 gift card, I'd probably donate it to her, because she is so generous in so many ways. And lo and behold, Lindsay had her drawing tonight, and my name came up. So go figure. It's a heck of a week. I've got that's like 3 wins in the last 10 days, I think. And so that's really crazy. So you know what, Matilda, that one's for you. I'm real happy. And I've got this box from Elks, which I haven't opened yet. Symphonic Elk had a contest. I think Matilda won it, and she said send it to Silver Age Dave. So I'll do an unboxing on that soon. I've got unboxings all over the place to do. But I got one other cool item to show. I stopped in to Flotsam. My buddy Brad owns this store. And he said, hey, Dave, I picked something up you might want to see. And I try to beat Brad up on things sometimes, but this one I couldn't pass on. And he gave me a great price on it. Really took good care of me. So check that out. I don't think I had one of these as a kid, but maybe I did. I thought it was pretty awesome. It's dated 1966. And so certainly I can find a place in here for this to hang up. That is absolutely just beautiful. And I asked him, I said, Brad, do you think someone colored that in, like with a highlighter? And he said, no, I don't think so. I looked them up online, and there's a couple different color variations, but they all have some color to them. So If you know, maybe Captain Strangeliffe or Alan at AFTA, or you know, maybe one of you guys would know if these came just plain blue and white. I think there was different color backgrounds too, Brad said. So so anyway, that's a cool little addition. So thank you, Brad, for that. I appreciate it. And you know, the books I picked up today, I really wasn't gonna go to the store. I tried not to go crazy. I didn't see a lot of hauls, so I thought, well, I'll do a midnight haul. You know, why not? Picked up this Weapon H number 5. That's a pretty cool little series. So we're gonna add to the excitement there. This one I picked up for the kids. It looks to be kid friendly. There was a free comic book day Supergirls type of issue, and it had some backgrounds, and my girls loved it. And so I thought, well, heck, this will be maybe a good kid-friendly book, and it's got little kid heroes going on. You know, I'm always talking about ways to extend this hobby to youth and get their attention. So I think that's pretty cool. I do like it, and I might even add a few more. That's a number 1, Superhero Adventures number 1. So so I like that. Couldn't help. I only bought this cover of the Batwoman 17. I really like the color combination and the whole look of that. So I picked up just one copy of that. I grabbed a couple copies of Spider-Gwen. This is, I think, a really neat cover, and I have a whole bunch more of these on order for my little Gwenny, so we'll put that there. Last week I picked up on Jim's Comics tip. I don't have them here, I guess. I picked up some of the die covers, and I went into Monarch this morning, and they had ordered more. So I got, it's a second copy of the I'm Drunk Hillary, and then this one with no lettering or words on it. So I think those were 2 of the good covers, but hey, who knows? Maybe they're all fine, or maybe they're all junk. But I got those 2, and I've got 3 others, but I don't know where they're at right now. My head's playing tricks with me. Picked up A Life of Captain Marvel right here. I think that's the standard A cover. And then they had 2 variants. They had this one, which I thought was pretty cool looking, and I had this one, which was pretty neat. So I added those 2. And then Jim's Comics also, he had recommended Infinity Countdown. It's a good series. So I added this number 5, and then they had some variant covers. So I added these, and I thought, what the heck, as long as I'm not buying comics for, you know, 6 days in a row, I might as well buy some comics, right, on New Comic Book Day. Some kind of discipline I have. And then what's this all about? These are just the freebies, I think. This looked intriguing, this Spider-Geddon, and so I'm going to order some Spider-Geddon as long as I'm not buying comics, right? And then a free guide, and then Books A Million. They actually had one comic there. They had a Man-Thing fried pie variant, and I had it, and then at the last minute I put it back. So I added a couple more of these Infinity number 5, just so we've got something for the kids. Another copy of the Spider-Gwen. I got another copy of the Superhero Adventures. It's one for them to read to death, one for me to keep. And then for whatever reason, I didn't buy the X-23 last week, so I added 2 of those. Anyway, that's just about it. It was a great day. Thank you, Lindsay, for your contest. I'm not going to have an unboxing for it, so I figure I might as well shout you out here, and maybe I'll give you some other shout outs. You know, and I mentioned to Lindsay, I've been working through a thing since really before my contest even ended, where I have a little diminished capacity. And so I want to do, you know, an apology. There's a lot of newer YouTubers that have come on the scene really in the last handful of months, and it's some days it's difficult for me to communicate, and so I know a lot of guys have left comments for me, and I read them all, and I try to respond back to them. But some days I have better clarity. Some days I'm just a little bit out there. And, you know, on top of this channel, I have regular life to deal with, and, you know, kids and a business and other stuff, you know, on top of that, in a marriage. And so this, you know, this channel sometimes takes a back burner. So if you've left a comment and I haven't responded to it, you know, trust me, I read it. It, you know, hits me right in the heart. I know you guys are thinking about me, and you know, my goal is to respond to all those comments. Some days I get a lot of comments, some days I don't. But anyway, just want to say I'm thinking about you guys. If you're a newer YouTuber and I haven't made a connection with you yet, you know, give it time. My apology that I haven't done that. The people that know me in the community, I'm you know, I'm historically pretty outgoing, so you know, our day will come. Guys, that's about it. I'm gonna call it a day. I'm gonna get some sleep. I think this is Silver Age Dave, 11 minutes of whatever this was. I'm thinking about you. Silver Age Dave is out.